Extraction 2 is once again directed by Sam Hargrave and stars Chris Hemsworth, and it's written by Joe Russo with a story credit by Anthony Russo. After barely surviving the last film, Tyler Rake is back and his team is ready to take on their next mission. That involves rescuing his ex-wife's sister and her family, who have been placed into prison by a ruthless crime lord. But before we get into the rest of the review, I do want to give a big thank you to the sponsor for this video, Magic Spoon. I'm kind of a midnight snack person. I'll be working on a video, a script, I'll be playing a video game or watching a film or something, and I really just kind of feel like having a snack. Having Magic Spoon cereal around has really helped me in those moments. Magic Spoon cereal is inspired by Saturday morning cartoons, upgraded for the 21st century consumer. It's delicious and fueling. Magic Spoon brings you a high-protein treat that tastes like you remember, and you can eat at any time of day. The adult and inner child in you will love these tasty, never-boring flavors you won't believe are actually 0 grams of sugar. Their variety pack comes with 4 delicious flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. And I think my favorite flavor is frosted. It's delicious. Magic Spoon has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and 4 to 5 net grams of carbs in each serving, and only 140 calories per serving. They're also keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, and soy-free. It's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee, so if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. So you can click the link below to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use the promo code Stuckmann at checkout to get $5 off any order. Or go to magicspoon.com/Stuckmann. So check out that link in the description below and use the promo code Stuckmann to save $5, or go to magicspoon.com/Stuckmann to get that $5 off. Thank you so much to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this video. The first Extraction was a big surprise for me. It came out in the middle of 2020, I think it was April. Not a lot was happening in movie theaters then, and so Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and all those places were kind of like keeping things going. And like the John Wick franchise, which is directed by a former stuntman, the Extraction films are as well. Sam Hargrave knows exactly where to put the camera to accentuate the action, and Chris Hemsworth, once again, is excellent as Tyler Rake. He knows exactly what he has to do to make this character work. The more reserved this person is, the more closed off they are, the more interesting characters like this become. It's during the action sequences that action heroes in movies really have to deliver. Tom Cruise, Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan, and Keanu Reeves are perfect examples of that. And Hemsworth and the entire stunt team have put on an excellent show in this film. If you've ever been on a set where even a simple stunt is performed, like a fall or something along those lines, you know how long that takes. You know how much planning goes into something like that. How many conversations are had about said stunt. And when you watch a movie like Extraction 2 or this year's John Wick 4, the level of work that has gone into these action scenes and the construction of them and the weaving of the camera through them is staggering. Most of the film's promotional material revolves around hyping up this 21-minute, one-take action scene. Of course, it's simulated. There are digital cuts and hidden edits everywhere, but the feeling is achieved. Chris Hemsworth goes through one of the most badass prison riots I've ever seen, leading to an escape to a train where he's got to take down some helicopters with some big-ass guns. And when it was all over, I said bravo out loud because it was truly astounding, the amount of work that went into that sequence. There's one amazing part where flames overtake part of his body and he just starts punching people in the face with an arm that's on fire. There are things like this that greatly satisfy me. And it's clear that the Russo brothers really like this kind of movie. They've been putting a lot of effort into spy films and action films and TV shows. I haven't seen Citadel. I saw The Gray Man. If I were the Russos, I would put everything into this Extraction franchise and make the 3rd film be in theaters. That was my biggest regret watching this film, is that I wasn't watching it on a theater screen. I saw The Gray Man in theaters. Why couldn't I see Extraction 2 in theaters? The first one was a huge surprise, and most people seem to enjoy it. This film is even better, I think. When it comes to plot, it's fairly formulaic. You can kind of have an idea of what's going to happen, but these movies are allowed to be, I think. I think when you've got a guy who's really good at doing a thing and people pay him to do a thing and he goes and does the thing, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to go watch John Wick 4 and be like, oh shit, Keanu Reeves just killed a bunch of people, man. I never saw that coming. Like, of course, you know what these movies are going to be like. But this movie does actually do a pretty interesting thing with characterization that I think did put it a step above the first, and that is that one of the people he's rescuing is the son of that crime lord that put him and his mother and his young sister in this prison. He thinks for protection. He's very disillusioned and doesn't fully understand what his father is doing. He knows that they're criminals of sorts, but he kind of still views it as a family and thinks that it's going to keep him safe. And so I thought that interplay really added to the tension. Really, the movie is broken up into 3 massive action sequences. The first being the best, the second being quite good, and the third being okay. And so it is a bit diminishing returns in regards to the thrills, but all of them are incredible to watch. And the stunt people as well as the actors are doing just phenomenal work, including Golshifteh Farahani, who was awesome. She kicked so much ass. When it comes to movies like Extraction 1 and 2, I'm not going into them expecting too much when it comes to plot. I really just want to see a lot of kick-ass action. And both of these films deliver on that front. And I do think this film is a step above the first. Not like in a huge way. It's not like this insanely better sequel, but I do see that they were trying to make it better, and I think that they did. It's on Netflix now. If you have some time, check it out. Thank you so much, guys, as always, for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.